Hello everybody. Welcome back to another stream. 2 days in a row. Pretty crazy. But I want to get done day 28 so I can start on editing the next episode and all that. So let's get to it, I guess. Alright, Discord ping sent out. Music is going. I believe we are ready to roll. Yesterday was an okay Skull Cavern dive. Hello, GB1 Reinwald. Good to hear from you. Welcome in. It was an okay Skull Cavern dive. Got a little bit of iridium despite the late start. But today, ideally, will be a very good Skull Cavern dive. 1,500, maybe even go for 2,000 iridium ore. Thank you for confirming. Video and audio is good. Sounds good. Now, I think all we're really gonna do this morning... Here, we'll even just... Actually, I think I could just wing it. I think we can just start. I believe that it should be pretty straightforward. Just eat my spicy eel. Drink my coffee. Actually, I will get a little footage of whatever this is. Oh yeah, Queen of Sauce. We gotta let the Queen of Sauce play. Drink my water. I will drink my water. I ran out of water in my big jug, so I've got a little water bottle here. But it'll do. Alright, whether tomorrow's the first day of summer. Alright. So... this will be fun. Iridium Scythe. Get to try this out. And... I guess, yeah, well... I can probably leave stuff in the mines chest, save a little bit of extra time. Although, I think the furnaces technically aren't done until 7 AM, so I might actually have to kill just a little time here. Aren't the big jugs refilled? Yes. Yes, I could have refilled it. But I like to fill it at the gym, because it's got like the vertical water spout that just pours right down. My fridge has a water filter, but it can't fit, so there's really no good way to go about it. I would have to probably fill up a cup and then dump it, fill up a cup, dump it, that sort of thing. And I was kind of pressed on time. Well, I guess I could have started the stream later, but I didn't want to start the stream too late, so here we are. But that's besides the point. Let's grab whatever I need to bring with. Guess all this stuff is good. Let's just start scything away. How's my back after all the... My back is fine, believe it or not. Still just my neck from whatever my neck issues are. I don't know where they come from, but the neck is always the pain. Alright, I guess we do a little juggling. Yeah, I probably don't want to bring all this stuff to the mines anyway. Only issue is... these chests are kind of full. So I'll fit what I can in here. I think this kind of turned into the crops chest, so... we'll remove the fish stuff, I suppose. The fish trash, put the crops in here, and then put everything in here. I think we might just need a fourth chest to keep things a little bit more organized. Alright, what's next? I've got my ores and coal to bring back to the mines. I am making some trades with the desert trader. It is Staircase Sunday, a very important day. Tomorrow, I do need to buy a bunch of Starfruit seeds. So I'll probably ship Iridium. Or I could just sell bars to Clint tomorrow, which might be what I have to do because I don't think I want to go to the mines, grab the Iridium, and come back here to the shipping bin today. So we'll just do that all at once tomorrow. Do I use a magic rock candy today? I actually didn't think about that, if I wanted to use a magic rock candy or not. I'll probably, I mean, in terms of the amount of money, I don't think I need to like push for extra money for Starfruit seeds, so I think there's no reason to do it today versus just waiting until summer day 2 when I've got +1 ore, or even summer day 7 when I've got +1 ore, but then I get another magic rock candy on this Thursday right here. But that weekend, +1 ore, magic rock candy that I have right now, and then the one I get on Thursday I use on that Monday, and I get another one on that Thursday, which I would use on the 15th, and so on and so forth. I think it's best to save them for +1 ore days. So in that case, probably don't use it today. The only thing that I'm afraid is, do I want to use it on the 2nd? Will I have enough time to plant all of that Starfruit? Let's do a little testing. Rather than just playing today, let's skip today, fast forward to summer for a second, and see how long it takes me to plant an entire field of Starfruit. And then we'll come back and play the day for real. But I kind of want to do that to see, just to get an idea. So hold on, I'm gonna back up my save before I forget, because that'd be awkward if I can't come back. Alright, efficiency, desktop, stick it here. Alright, paste, okay. Save is backed up. And yeah, let's take a look. I guess I can grab all of these jades because it's Staircase Sunday. I should also craft some crystallariums. Put the new jades in the new crystallariums. But I will say, we've got quite a bit of jades. So I wouldn't mind going kind of crazy with the staircases today. Yeah, we've got a nice 160 chat overlay bug. Is the chat overlay not showing? Or was there just a delay? Because I see it showing for your chat there, Sonata. Or did you send something that I didn't see? That might be it. Sometimes YouTube's a little goofy. Just a bit of a delay. Got it, okay. Well, let me load up my TikTok interface as well, because I am streaming there, because I've got a few people over there now as well. But the thing is, I haven't figured out how to combine that overlay, which would be real nice if I could. I'll look into it at some point. There's gotta be a way. Alright. That's alright. Okay, so yeah, that's a lot of money. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do this morning is craft a nice little anvil. Place that down. Take my parrot egg. Level 1, that's no good. So I believe Sonata said that this is true RNG, and okay, there's level 4, and that I can just try to one-shot it, one-roll it, and just restart if I don't get it. But I'm guessing level 4 is the best, correct? Level 4 Parrot Companion. Very high chance to find gold. I believe that's the one I'm aiming for. It's true random? Okay. But level 4 is what I'm going for, correct? It's 1%? Did I just roll 1% like that? After 2 tries? Well, we might be doing a lot of restarting the day if that's the case. Of course I high roll on a practice day. Are you kidding me? 1%? I was thinking it was like 10% or something like that, because I just got it like that, no problem. Oh man, okay. Alright, well. Actually, if we're practicing the summer, we need to incorporate Clint into the summer route. But yeah, today, Skull Cavern Dive, I get 160 staircases, that's real good. I've got all this iridium, which, if I need extra time tomorrow, I could always ship it today, which takes a little bit of extra time out of my Skull Cavern Dive, but if necessary, I can. Hello, 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 Jatis, coming from the TikTok. Usually get 50 levels in Skull Cavern. Any tips for better runs? Well, if you're using explosive ammo, I definitely recommend using explosive ammo. That helps a lot. You don't have to go all out and use the map predictor like I do, Blade's map predictor. You don't need to use that. That's just me doing extra because I'm just, you know, go crazy with it. But taking time to pause the, like when you get to a new floor, pause the game for a moment, analyze the floor, just look at what rocks are worth blowing up, is what I would recommend. Because basically saving the most amount of time is the most important thing. Okay, here's what we're doing. We're going to sleep. We're going to plan out the Starfruit fields, because I want to get an idea if I need the entire day. Where'd my predictor go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Do we need the entire Monday? Because if we can just fit it in this Monday and not have to bleed into this Tuesday planting seeds, then I can have a full Skull Cavern Dive. So if you're on PC, Blade's map predictor, it'll show you where there are ladders and stuff. This is a bad example because it's got my screenshot. But for example, you put in the floor, you get a view of the floor, and it just helps you out with some of the RNG elements. I will be doing a Skull Cavern Dive and utilizing that in about, I don't know, say 30 minutes or so. Because day 28, I am going back to Skull Cavern. However, I think I am going to plan out the first day of summer first. Go a little out of order here. It is... So if you just look up Blade's map predictor, and honestly, in some of my videos there should be a link to it. There might even be a link in this stream, I'm not sure. But even if you just type Blade's map predictor, I believe there... Okay, if I don't have links to all this in my description, my apologies. Let's see. Okay, I do have a link to the Discord in this video description, so there's at least that. or the stream description. Okay, so basically I'm timing myself to see how long it's gonna take to plant 1,500 starfruit. Also considering that I need to, I guess I could buy the seeds yesterday. We'll see if I can fit in buying the seeds today, but if needed, I could buy the seeds on day 28 of spring. If really needed. Okay, and I should probably, I guess I'll need the gold ore to craft mega bombs. That's going to be the best way to do it. Oh, where am I going? How many mega bombs will I need? I have no idea. Probably at least a good 25. Sandy's does open at 9 a.m. This is true. But okay, let's see. But yesterday, day 28, I will want to get to Skull Cavern probably before 9 a.m. All right, let's test this out. If I lay a mega bomb here, will it destroy any of my crops? Yes. I think I have to place it. Well, this is probably plowed enough where I don't need to place a mega bomb at all over here. I won't be able to place a mega bomb over here. Okay, so there's this stone right here. We can use this to calculate exactly how many tiles, just like as a reference point. So if I place a bomb here, it's what, 8 tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think that's safe. Okay, so 1 tile diagonally. All right, well, there goes my statue of the Dwarf King. So I either have to, I'll just pick that up, and then I think that's a fine place to place a bomb. Oh, the other thing is all of the trees here. That's going to be slightly annoying. Well, I can kind of place the bombs wherever I like over here. But then here, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I can place one there and no further. Correct. It destroyed that little pine tree, which is fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the little gray stones right here. I do have a bunch of cherry bombs, but the cherry bombs suck when it comes to tilling dirt, if I'm being honest. Okay, but mega bombs I can place safely right here. Actually, no, it's gonna destroy that. That's not the worst thing if that happens. Okay. Yeah, I mean the cherry bombs, sure, if I really want to use them. But look, it only tills like 5 tiles. But I guess that's 5 tiles that I don't have to till with my hoe, to be fair. Yeah, I guess I could utilize the cherry bombs. It's not a bad idea. I also should grab my hoe, and I want to see what tiles I can and cannot till. But I'm pretty confident I can plant the entire field in one day, because I planted the entire kale field in one day. That was a little bit smaller, but I did have a lot of extra time. Video's getting stuck for you? Uh-oh, that's not good. It's probably just one of those things that's a hiccup and it'll come back. I don't think there's any tillable tiles over here. There are some tillable tiles over here. Sorry, Grandpa, messing up your altar. Okay, there's that. What might be smart, actually, is to just till what I can here and then take a screenshot just so I know exactly how many tiles can be tilled. Wonder if I could do up here. Yeah, these trees are slightly annoying because I have to work around them. But for like this area, probably, nope. Don't want to use a mega bomb there, but I do want to use cherry bombs possibly. I did not save any energy tonics. Those were the always straight into the trash from Skull Cavern chests. I don't know if I will need the energy tonics or not. I'm gonna be having to eat salads to restore health from all the damage I'm taking from bombs anyway. Okay. So over here, is this a, okay. I mean, I don't care about the coffee, but I do care about the ancient fruit. So this might all have to be manually tilled or cherry bombed. And I gotta be careful. These cherry bombs have a larger blast radius than I think. They just don't till a lot of dirt. It is day 28. Don't look at the top right. I'm just planning out my day 1 summer because I want to figure out. Basically, it all boils down to, do I want to use a magic rock candy on day 28 or not? Because if I can save the magic rock candy for day 2 of summer, it makes more sense since it's a +1 ore day from the Dwarf King statue. However, I don't know if I'm gonna need 2 days instead of 1 day to plant everything. Because not only do I have to plant everything, but I also have to place down all that deluxe speed grow. In fact, could also practice if I have any way to plant the starfruit seeds and the deluxe speed grow at the same time. Let's take a visit to Sandy. No, I'm not diving on day 1 of summer. That is correct. But day 2 of summer, I want to see if there's enough time for diving on day 2 of summer, which I think there should be. Oh, I gotta sell to Clint first. Come on, Sandy. And yeah, practicing double planting as well. Hello, Traveler's Life. Hope you're doing well. Alright, well, we know got more than enough money for enough starfruit seeds. LRX and hold the cursor on the tile next to you. LRX. What does LRX mean? Hi, Pam. Alright, so yeah, I'm here for all the starfruit seeds. Both clicks and X? What does X do? Like the X button on the keyboard? What does that do? But getting my finger to that key might be a little tricky if I'm having to move around as well. Okay. I'm just getting a little bit of space to have for testing. I think I can plant here as well, but I cannot plant any closer to the trees. That's when you get better with swinging my hoe. Alright, so... are we talking about double planting like this? Okay. Alright, that's not bad. Is that better than if I were to use, like, can I just switch between the... Here, how would this work? So I was thinking... okay. Something like that. I don't know if this is accurate, though. Okay, hold on. I don't think this is good. I think double planting is probably better. Maybe without the speed boost, though. Can I do this while double planting? That would be insane. Hold on. Okay. So I gotta hold the X key, both buttons, while spinning my mouse. Oh, oh, ah. I don't know. Maybe. Theoretically, I think it's possible. But I think I want that speed boost to go away. Maybe if I hold down the walk button? Interesting. I might have to come up with a macro. A macro that just constantly is holding the X key. Or rebind my X key to somewhere else? I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky to learn. But again, we're not doing this today. This is just, we're gonna have to go back to day 28. I don't know. I think just double planting is probably better, because that seems pretty consistent. I mean, we also remember that we can just pause But I think the double planting is pretty good. But also, there's the idea of just pause buffering. I know this is not too pretty to look at, but if it allows me to just get everything done in one day, then maybe. But yeah, I'm trying to wait for the speed boost to go away, because maybe without a speed boost, it would be theoretically possible. I don't know. I think the double planting seems better, and I'm guessing you could do it with speed grow as well. Just like... that didn't really work. Can you do it with speed grow? Doesn't look like it. Eat a different buff? Oh yeah. That's a good point. What do I have? Crab? No, that's speed. Complete breakfast. Okay. Guess let's give this a try. Although now I don't have a lot of room to work with here. Gonna have to clear a little more space. Mouse on the adjacent tile. Thought I was. Okay, let's just give this a quick test run here. It's just the deluxe speed grow. Okay. So we'll do the bottom tile here. Right click, X, and then go. Doesn't look like it. But if I do that same exact thing with Starfruit. Oh, left click as well. Oh, my bad. I forgot. I was only doing right. Okay, hold on. I think we can do it. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. So I think double planting's not too bad. I could get used to this. However, doing that while switching between these, maybe. That might be a little bit tougher though. But, hypothetically, I hold everything down, I go like that, and then I move. Right, it doesn't look like it's gonna work. I think I'm just gonna have to go over every spot twice. Unless I pause buffer. Yeah, I'm not sure. And maybe stutter step? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to see if I would have enough time to plant the entire field. I think we definitely have time to plant the entire field based on how much time I was just kind of like screwing around and testing things out. I think we should be good to plant the entire field today. Therefore, I won't use a magic rock candy yesterday. All right, let's reload to day 28. All right, go to my Stardew save. App data. Alright, back to day 28. I think we just harvest our crops, go to the mines, grab the jades and smelt the iridium, and then spend the rest of the day at Skull Cavern. I like to get the frame perfect pause when I load in. That was not a frame perfect pause, but that's okay. At least I didn't double pause. Oh, and we're gonna have to restart the day for that darn parrot, aren't I? Oh, and the Queen of Sauce today. And I don't have any iron here, do I? So I'm gonna have to harvest my crops, go to the mines, roll the parrot. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. I'm feeling lucky. But I do have to check the TV for the Queen of Sauce. Alright, so I'm saying no magic rock candy today. Do I want to move the statue by the bed? I guess I could. I guess since I want to lay a bomb tomorrow anyway. I guess we're going geodes. And then what else was I about to do? Iridium scythe. Harvest all the crops here. Although I need a little bit more inventory space because of all the tulips and whatnot. Iridium band will help. Alright, nice. Alright, if I'm constantly restarting the day, there's no point in organizing the chests. I'll worry about that later. Moving the statue today will save some time tomorrow. So what do you think? I move the statue inside the house? I guess. I guess no reason not to have it inside the house. Okay, and then anything else to the mines? I need Desert Warp Totem. I want to limit the amount of stuff I do in the morning until I get to the mines if I'm reforging my thing. Do I have some iridium bars in here? Yeah, I gotta grab those. And then spicy eel, triple shot. I might as well get more triple shot while I'm there. And spicy eel, I guess. I can start using spicy eel as food. I guess that is a fair point. Alright. So, to the mines. Guess I could grab that dandelion. Alright, so yeah, I guess I just need to roll the parrot. Alright, one try, one try, one try. Level 1 parrot. Alright, this is wasting a lot of time. Level 2 parrot, okay. So now we restart. My real life cat? Oh, of course I have pet my real life cat today. And I just pet the Stardew cat as well, believe it or not. You saw it. Alright, let's just manifest the level 4 Parrot. If it's really 1%, I don't... That's kind of crazy. But the earlier I get it, I guess the better. Alright, so Iridium Scythe. Pick up the Dwarf King statue. Keep that Iridium band on. Oh, and I guess... Oh, my inventory's full. What the heck? I was gonna say, I could also pick up these sprinklers. Keep the sprinkler by the ancient fruit. Okay. Iridium Scythe goes back in here. Statue of the Dwarf King goes inside. And then I run, right? That's it? Alright. Iron. Anvil. Place it down. Parrot egg. And level 3 parrot. Hey, Sonata, did you confirm if that's really 1%? A 1% chance? Because if I do roll the 1%, I need to lock in and have a good Skull Cavern dive and keep the day. Hello, Julia Rose. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the luck. I'm gonna need the luck. I'm trying to roll the level 4 parrot here. Wiki does not say. Alright. Oh, I should pick up the sprinklers while I'm here. Equip the Iridium band. Okay. Get the junk out of here. Grab all this stuff. Okay. Iridium Scythe goes away. Statue of the Dwarf King goes inside. And then I book it. I guess I can check the mail. Nah, I don't have time for that. I think it's only 1% in the wild. I hope it's not 1%. No! I didn't mean to do that. Shoot, what if that was the level 4 parrot? I stuck it right back in there. At least I'm gonna make this morning really, really dialed in. %? Okay, if it's only 25%, then that's not bad at all. We'll get there, and we'll be good. Alright, let's put this in here. I grabbed the buff, yes. Alright, just to get rid of my mail here. Wow, we can now craft salads, or cook salads. Okay. Place it down. Stick the egg in. I need my 3 iridium bars. Okay, this time if I don't have any iridium bars on me, level 3. Alright, I'm assuming it's only a 1 out of 4 chance, and that we'll get it any time here. And it'll be okay. Oh, and I forgot to grab my diamonds and rubies. I did want to trade those, so maybe it's a good thing we didn't get it yet, because I kept forgetting those. Okay, I will have to remember those. Two tries, but Sonata, I need to get it on the first try. That's 3 iridium bars. That's 4,500 gold that I could be saving. Part of me will always feel like I didn't min-max to my full potential if I rolled on the second try instead of the first try. And this morning isn't really taking up too much time. Oh, hello there. Okay. Oh, I forgot the dandelion. Reset. Just kidding. We can get that a different day. Oh, I forgot the diamonds. Uh-oh. Now that I noticed I forgot the diamonds and everything, we're gonna get to level 4 on the first attempt, aren't we? Of course we do. Alright. I mean, I don't need the diamonds in Spicy Eel. We've got plenty right now, so we're good. I mean, that's all I had to do. I had to forget the diamonds and notice I forgot the diamonds, and we get it on the first try there. Right. Anyway, I believe I can craft a few crystallariums here. Only 4. jades for staircases. Smelt more iridium ore. Coal. We'll grab the jades. Alright, there's 4. Oh, ran out of ore. Okay. Iridium's being cycled. Now, it's 7:30. Yeah, if I go to Skull Cavern, I mean, that hour's pretty valuable. I was gonna say, I could wait till 9, buy my Starfruit seeds for, well, I'd have to sell my stuff to Clint, then buy the Starfruit seeds from Sandy. I don't think I want to do all that. I could ship the bars today, and therefore save some time from Clint. But I think we're gonna have enough time to do all that tomorrow. I think we will. So I'm just gonna warp to the desert. Good thing I had that desert warp totem here. And staircases, I'm gonna get some more gold for mega bombs. Just a little. And then warp to the desert. Okay, missing anything? I don't think so. I think we're good. I better not look over the chat and see Sonata say, wait. Okay, I see Sonata says, looks good. That's better. Alright. Staircases. Can I not just do a buy all? Alright. 181 staircases on day 28. Not bad at all. I will grab this coconut. Good Linus and Haley gift. We will keep it there. And we've got a pretty early start, which is a good thing. Haven't had this early of a start to Skull Cavern in a while. It should be a good dive, even without a magic rock candy. All right. Blade, show me the way. Alright, upload save, efficiency, 28 days played. Stone, Skull Cavern. Alright, we've got 3 buff luck. We've got a ladder right here, I believe. Swap the ring. I won't go crazy with the staircases, but I will start using them somewhat generously. At least more than I had been before. Because again, I think with the map predictor, I just need to be smart about when I use the ladders, the staircases. Hey Stamway, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in. Like on this floor, for instance, I don't see any good ladder. So I think this one's definitely a good one to skip. And something like this. Trying to get my things organized how I like them. So we started with 181 staircases, so I'll keep track of how many I use. But if I got 160 jades, next week I'm just going to get even more because I'm going to be crafting more crystallariums. I'll probably have another 300 staircases next Sunday. Alright, this is a tricky one. Do I want to... Okay, it is a drop shaft of 9, so I think in this situation it's probably worth trying to roll for the shaft over there. But this one could have been argued... Oh, see, it's a shaft. Walking that far for a 9-floor shaft, I think, is faster than using 9 staircases, so it pays off in the end. I guess that's the beauty of the map predictor, isn't it? Crystallariums 3 times a week, so it's easy to calculate. I mean, how many crystallariums did I have? I had quite a few. Average Sundays, yeah. I love me a good staircase Sunday. Floor 12. Alright, this one has an easy one. Alright. No doubt about using a staircase there. Alright, so if I want to be like Habu, I need to get to floor 200 in 10 minutes. We'll see if that'll happen. Oh wait, this thing needs to update still. The hair over my eyes looks like a scar, like up there. Well, that's definitely hair. But thank you. Alright, floor 14. Should be one right here. Got a bit more creative with my hairstyle recently. Creative is giving me too much credit. This is just me growing it out and letting it do its own thing. Alright, ladder right there. Decent drop shaft. Go for it. Just a ladder. Treasure already. A white turban. Let's go. I should have taken a screenshot just to make Sonata mad. All right, floor 17. Even if there was a battery pack in the middle, I feel like it's not worth it. All right, so there's a potential ladder right there. Let's change this to like 150. All right, so that's a for sure ladder. It's a little bit of a walk though. It's honestly not that bad of a walk. Should be fine. Right there, okay, there we go. Level 4 Parrot roasts you 4 times as often. Yeah, change this back down. Alright, another easy ladder. See if I can get the gold and the ladder. That was a good shot. Do I slay the serpent? I guess if I can just one-hit these serpents, I feel like it's worth it. But when I can't one-hit them like that, I end up wasting time. And then it's gonna take way too long for it to fly back. I just gotta get good, I guess. It's gonna be a long dive. Level 4 Parrot also appears in 4 times as many Ace Attorney cases. Alright, 19. Iron is hiding the ladder. What did I do? Alright, there's a ladder by the mummy. Not by the daddy. I need the candy to one hit? Oh, okay. Unless I got a critical hit. I feel like I've gotten it without the candy before though, but yeah, it's probably just when I get a crit. This might be a good one to skip. Let's see. Probably like 50 something. Alright. There is one up there. I'm gonna have to shoot those rocks, and then wiggle my way around those rocks. I don't know. I feel like I'll save the staircases for now because it's right there. And there's a ruby. Tried to blow up that iron. I guess not. Alright. Yeah, I can walk over to the freebie. Alright, that was a inefficient walk. Also, I kind of want to slay a few serpents. I want to test out this level 4 Parrot. Okay, supposedly a ladder right here. Alright, I see a ladder, a freebie right there. Let's give this a try. Alright, yeah, maybe it has to be magic rock candy. There's a nice 250 gold. So I crafted an anvil with 50 iron bars this morning, and I spent 3 iridium bars to reforge my egg. Alright, I see a potential ladder by that mummy. Yeah, that's gotta be a ladder, I think. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, I think I was on the wrong floor that whole time. That's funny. I guess dust sprite farming with the parrot would be fun. Maybe if there's extra time on day 1 of summer. Alright. It's a 7 potential shaft. It's not a shaft. Anytime it's like a decent shaft drop, I feel like when there's a ladder, it's worth rolling it. See a diamond over there, but those are both crabs. Yeah, let's check this out. This one's got an 11 drop shaft. That would be nice. No luck. Okay, and you're telling me I can't one-shot this guy unless I get a crit, but that did not happen. Yeah, I think it's a waste of time slaying it. Cause sure, I get the speed boost, so I get back to the ladder quickly, but I don't know. About 150,000 gold's pretty good. But, Sonata, you're talking a skull cavern dive? I mean, there's also a good chance that you are slaying more enemies than I do in a typical skull cavern day. I feel like I tend to avoid most enemies here. Now, if I get to a good bat floor... Oh, dangerous mines? I see. Alright, this is a perfect example of when to use a ladder. I guess some iridium doesn't hurt. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have any other trinkets that I really care about too much, so might as well get the level 4 Parrot going as soon as possible, so I start reaping the benefits as soon as possible. And it's kind of cool. I like the Parrot. Alright, crafted staircase time. Treasure. Alright, Sonata, I think I need to take a screenshot of this. I was kidding. Freebie shaft. If I can line this guy up. Nice. Seven floors, not too shabby. Well, 5 mega bombs better than cherry bombs. Cap starts roasting back. What did I say? Usually got great results with Dust Bright farming with Parrot plus Burglar Ring plus Hot Java Ring. Oh yeah, once I get that Hot Java Ring and the Burglar's Ring combined, that'll be fun. Alright, floor 38. Right in front of me right here. $600,000 doing dinos all day, selling the bones and artifact books and Parrot money. Yeah, I mean, skull cavern dives are quite good for money. I feel like I'm gonna make more money from Skull Cavern than I will from my Starfruit. Let's see. I guess I don't really care about the iron. We'll just try to go for this one right here. And it's a shaft, an 11-floor shaft. It's not bad at all. Got the frame perfect pause. Test message. What are we testing, Stamway? Alright, we're already on floor 51 now. This is only a 3-drop shaft, and the ladder's all the way up there behind a bunch of rocks. So this one might be a good one to just skip. Oh, bad internet? Gotcha. Bad internet is never fun. Another frame perfect pause. Alright. Another 3-drop shaft. That's not worth it. Alright, we've got nothing in the crates. No good ladders either. Well, there's one right there, but let's check out the iridium. Oh, this one's a tough call. It's like 50 something. I mean, a 6-drop shaft is not bad. And I get to blow up 2 iridium nodes along the way. And I should probably eat that salad. Alright, there's the ladder. Maybe I should have skipped that floor. I felt like I took too much time on it. Alright, I think I saw an easy ladder right there. That's nice. No? Why not? Was there a freebie that I missed? No. Huh. Alright, something fishy's going on. We're on floor 54. Floor 54. I've got my 3 luck buffs. I don't see a freebie. Oh, wait. There is a freebie. It was hiding behind the Omni Geode. When am I planning on upgrading the house? Upgrading the house is not the biggest priority. I've got enough money where I will at some point, but not until after I finish constructing the barn and the... I don't know. I mean, what else do I need to construct? I guess just the barn, the silo, and then I'm good. I need to figure out a good posture that's gonna not hurt my neck so much. Oh hey, my green screen's showing. My neck is killing me. Yeah, might as well just get house upgrades and use it as, maybe I'll fill the house with crystallariums. I mean, I don't mind having the mines. I'm using the dwarf space pretty efficiently, I think, but having the jades in the house wouldn't be the worst. Alright, when this is a 13 floor shaft, I feel like I'm gonna take the 20% chance, because that would really pay off. Okay, and there might be one even closer right there. Otherwise, I might have skipped this floor. Nope, no shafts. Oh well. Jade in the mines will cost me. Well, maybe I'll move them at some point. We'll see. But my basic house doesn't have enough to hold all my crystallariums, I don't think, right now. So I gotta wait till the house upgrade anyway. Alright, 57. Should be one right there. No? Why was that not one? $57. Alright, I guess this one. Treasure, crystallarium, and a shaft. Not too bad. Alright, crystallarium's actually a decent treasure find. Lock in. Hey, I've been finding quite a few crystallariums. It's not the most exciting thing, but yeah, I mean the level 4 parrot right away. Ideally, I don't like the reset. We're gonna try to keep this day if we can. There's a freebie ladder. I think this is a skip. Dino floor, skip. Accidentally leaves them 2 in a row. Alright, that's why I've got all those staircases. We've used 11 staircases so far. But again, it's better to use more staircases earlier in the dive than later in the dive, I believe. Alright, floor 65. Alright, this one doesn't have that many rocks, actually. Let's give this a try. Alright, I see one there. But again, I think this is going to be one of those that are going to be a little bit too far of a walk. This one, there is no far walk, so I won't use a staircase on this one for sure. 65 floors in 2 hours. Is that good? I don't know if that's good or not. I think it's okay. I mean, I did use, what, 12 staircases now? Alright, we got an 8 shaft. Let's try to roll a shaft. Nope, no shaft. Oh! I was supposed to go to Robin's today. Wasn't I? Uh-oh. Hold on just a minute now. Was I supposed to go to Robin's today? Robin is now done and could work on something. Let's see. No, Stamway. You didn't ruin it. You either saved it or... Yeah, because... Now I can... That's a good reminder. I don't know why I didn't think about Robin. Let me think about this for a second. We are in... What is today? Spring, year 1, 28. I know, I don't know if I made any notes for day 28. I believe Robin finished the barn today, so I could so if I got the last barn upgrade today, 1, 2, 3, it would be done on day 3, right? 1, 2, 3. If I get it on day 1, it'll be done on the 4th. I did say something about a silo. Well, I remember, I think I wanted to initially construct a silo today, but then I remember GB1 Reinwald mentioning Tuesday, and the Tuesday is also the Skull Cavern dive, so I don't want to go to Robin on the Tuesday. So if I was to go to Robin, I'd have to go to Clint's first, sell the iridium, do all of that. And I don't know if I want to do all of that. I mean, one day delay on the barn, I guess isn't the worst thing ever. I also need that silo. So if I take the time to go to Robin's on day 1, well, it's either reset the day or don't do Robin. Yeah, I'm happy with my start at Skull Cavern here, so I kind of want to keep this day, this momentum going. Okay, so let's say I start the construction of the barn on day 1. 1, 2, 3 days. It's done on the 4th. I start the construction of the silo on the 4th. It's done 1, 2. It's done on the 6th. I still get the silo and the deluxe barn and deluxe coop by the first week of summer. That's plenty of time. I think we'll be fine. And then if I want to build something else from Robin, I guess I could. If I really want to. Yeah, I think I'll have time for Robin tomorrow. I think that I'm pretty confident in planting all of the Starfruit quick enough. So yeah, we're just gonna continue with the dive. And yeah, if I want to use a mountain totem, I can get fancy, but in general, I don't want to craft totems because that takes hardwood. Hardwood, iron, 25 stone. Well, I guess that's really not the worst thing ever. Alright, floor 67. Let's take a look. Okay, potential ladder. If there are 29 stones. I think that's more than 29 stones. Actually, it's very close. What if I just go like that, that, that. Haha. That worked, I guess. Mountain totem is the fastest way to Robin, that is true. Cuts the walk from the mines. Yeah, I guess use the mountain warp totem, hit up Robin, and then use a farm warp totem to just get right back to the farm. I would like to find a good bat floor. I haven't found a good bat floor in a while. Alright, I'm not seeing any good ladders here. This might have to be another staircase floor. Alright, all the way down there, which is quite far away. But there is one iridium node. With only one ore. Yeah, now we're using a staircase. It's only 20 minutes from Robin to the top of the farm, so I can start hoeing. Yeah, but I could also just warp right back. The wooden barrels in Skull Cavern can drop farm warp totems, but not any other kind of warp totem. That would be nice if you could get different types of warp totems, but nope, only farm warp totems. Maybe that'll be a 1.7 thing, because that would be nice. I don't think that'd be too game-changing either. Alright, do I pull a crit? Haha! And a magic quiver. And 1,000 gold. Yeah, and the warp totems can be found on treasure floors, but again, only farm warp totems. Alright, what does this floor look like? Nothing too crazy. Should be a ladder right here. Alright, 74, 940. Making good progress today, I would say. I think there's a chance, maybe not 2 stacks of iridium because I don't have the +1 ore. But I think I could probably pull about 1.5 stacks of iridium today, hopefully. The only trade-off is I am using a lot of staircases, aren't I? Because this floor also deserves a staircase. I don't think walking over that copper was worth it, especially because it was only a 3 shaft. Not beginning to comment our shenanigans here. What are we talking about now? Blue cowboy hat. And the hat any percent, hat min max. Yeah, what about the hat min max? I collected every hat in 115 days. I mean, I know a couple of the hats can only be bought after perfection anyway, right? Maybe I should do that on this run. Maybe I should collect every hat. Alright. Iridium, copper, we'll go for that ladder. Actually, I don't know if I want to take that risk. I think this is about 40 or so rocks. I think I also saw one up there by the crate. There's a crab. Oh, it was a shaft. That works for me. Mountain totem from a treasure floor, and why there's a reason to reset the day. Like, reset the day until I get a mountain warp totem from a treasure floor? Or reset if I get one? Alright, there's a ladder right there, but there's also one by the iridium. Might as well go for the one that's got some iridium. Oh, there's a lot of mummies on this floor. I'm kind of tempted by the mummies, but I have to resist. That is a lot of mummies, though. Reset if I don't get one. Okay. Mystery boxes? What about mystery boxes? I believe warp totems are in mystery boxes. But when do I get to see Mr. Key's plane ride? I've got foraging mastery. But and I can find golden mystery boxes supposedly. But I can't even find regular mystery boxes. I don't know how that works. I don't know when Mr. Key's gonna take his little plane ride. Alright, here's a shaft. Give me that iridium first. Two tickets or week 2 summer. I thought that I got 2 tickets. Oh, 2 tickets from quests. Okay, so the one behind the bookseller does not count then. Oh, so I should have been a little bit more concerned about completing those quests then, shouldn't I have? I mean, I got a good amount done. I just did one for Haley. Know that I hate quests. I am not a big fan of the bulletin board quests. No, I'm not. Alright, another 8 drop shaft would be really swell. Alright. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's floor 93 already. Will I be going for Friendship 101? I mean, I'm sure it's a nice thing, but how many tickets do I need for that? And it's like, what, only 10%? I mean, at the very least, if I have it before Kent, that's what, 10% less star drop teas I need? Alright. Something right there. Oh, I meant to eat the salad. Eight tickets for that? So that's 24 bulletin quests? 24 bulletin quests is quite a few, but doable. Do you get prize tickets from every special order? Alright, this floor is not very good. I think I'll use a ladder. Oh, oh hello there, serpent. The serpent was coming straight for... I'm trying to use the darn salad, but... wasn't letting me. Star drop tea is not boosted by the book. Alright. I'd prefer to get some more ladders and not have to keep using all of these crafted staircases today. All the way up there, though. There's nothing good in the crate. And the iridium nodes are kind of lacking. I think I gotta skip this floor as well. This floor at least has a jade. How many prize tickets can you get at the fair? Yeah, I guess that's another reason why I'm so high with Haley. Because I did a bulletin board for her as well. Flower dance, bulletin board. All roads are leading to Haley at the moment. Okay, iridium down there. Or I can just go right there. I'll just go right there. But I gotta eat the salad. If I can one-shot this guy. Oh, that was bad. Alright, gotta get the luck rings on for this. There we go. Haley should be an easy goal for marriage now with the extra push from the quest. That's true. Oh, I realized there's also Haley's 2-heart cutscene that when I was testing day 27 I saw, but I guess Haley wasn't home when I gave Emily her birthday gift. And I believe you get some friendship points from that as well. Only 30 friendship, but it's not nothing. 4-heart, you also get... Oh wait, no, I think I did the 2-heart one already. I think it's the 4-heart. I was thinking of the pickle jar. 6-heart. 50 friendship points, so that's nice. 80 friendship points right there. Yeah, we might be able to romance Haley sooner than I thought. I know the woman I married. She doesn't settle for anything less than perfection. That's why she married me after all. And talking's another 20 points, so if I just Just talk to her. Well, I skipped talking to her today. Alright, where was I? Hey, 2 more floors and we're at 100. Three bats. Alright, maybe I can shoot a bat and uncover one of those, or right there I can shoot that bug. That might do. Oh! My aim was a little off, but that's okay. Oh, I missed the iridium. Oh well. Skipped all the cutscenes on your second run because it didn't make a difference. I mean, for the narrative, I do believe the cutscenes are enjoyable. So, I won't skip them necessarily. Or Sonata's just mad that I skipped Shane's cutscene. Alright, floor 100, we get 15 parsnip seeds. What the heck? If those were garlic seeds now. Yeah, still working on the script for episode 4, but definitely seeing a vision with some sort of Haley romance arc. I'm dancing with, I danced with Haley at the dance. Maybe something with Alex, a little cutscene with Alex. I don't know, we'll see. All right. Should be a ladder in that stone right there. You know, Sonata, I think a headset mic would probably be better than a phone mic, if I were to guess. That's where Lewis found the 15 parsnip seeds he gave me at the start. Yeah, Mr. Key stole them and shoved them there. Alright, did the floor update? Okay, it was just the same floor layout. Okay, right about there. Actually, I'm just gonna mine this one. Okay, so now I kind of want to be mindful about bat floors. I want to try to get some good bat floors and actually get some battery packs. I don't know. I don't know if I planted those 15 parsnip seeds. I think I did. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I may have. That was a while ago. That was back in August. Okay, but once we get to summer, time's gonna go fast. 4 episodes for spring. But again, my vision, what I'm envisioning is 1 episode per month after spring. So summer, fall, winter, all just 1 episode each, because I don't think there is going to be as much exciting stuff going on. All right, do I go for that one right there? I guess I can. It's a little out of the way, wasn't it? Oh boy, there's a freebie over there. I don't think I want to walk all the way over there. Well, it's not that far, I guess. And there's 3 iridium nodes to blow up. I do gotta be careful about my staircase use. I've been using quite a few. Hello, Nick. Hope you're doing well. Once I get past 100, probably want to focus collecting more often than just ladders. Fair enough. So when there's like ore to collect, sure. Like when there's ore along the route, I guess it's not as bad to take the ladder. Like this floor, only a 3-drop shaft. That's a crab. That's a crab. Yeah, like my ladder is definitely better spent on this floor, unless... Okay, there might be a ladder. Nah, there's definitely more than 23 stones here. Wait. What do you think? Is there 25? Yeah, there's definitely more than 25 stones. Well, I guess we can count. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Yeah, okay, there's more than 25 stones. We're just gonna use the ladder. One episode per week to one per month would feel like a pretty big whiplash. About having one episode cover 2 weeks. Well, I also thought about that. And maybe if it feels better, but I don't know. I think 1 month, because again, I mean, summer, I'm going to plant the Starfruit. That's going to be a big deal. But what else am I going to do? I'm just going to do a bunch of Skull Cavern dives. There's not really a lot of uniqueness going on anymore. It's just the Starfruit harvests. There will be things like the luau, where I could have some fun NPC dialogue. Maybe I'll go to the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies, Trout Derby. But also just for the sake of getting these episodes released, I think I wouldn't call it cram it into 1 episode for summer, but even if I do 1 episode and it ends up being like an hour and a half as opposed to an hour, it really just depends on when I start writing the script. If I feel like the script justifies 1 part or 2 parts. I would also like to be consistent. I don't know if I want to have 1 episode for the first 2 weeks of summer, and then the next episode for the next 2 weeks of summer, and then fall and winter are just 1 episode each. What about 1 episode? As much interesting stuff as there is, don't need a full month or weeks anyway. Well, yeah, and at some point, I feel like it's gonna get more to like a recap sort of vibe. I'm not exactly sure how I want to write it, but I don't know, like maybe in the summer, it starts kind of like how these other episodes were. But then after like a week of just straight Skull Cavern dives while waiting for that first Starfruit harvest, it's just more of like a recap. And then there'll be NPC dialogue for like the Luau Festival. And then another just like montage of the days for Skull Cavern. Okay, we're skipping this floor. For Skull Cavern dives until there's like the Trout Derby, for example. And then just another bunch of days pass by where I kind of can just, you know, mention the highlights. Like if I had a Skull Cavern dive where I got like a bunch of rain totems or like some crazy luck with whatever, for example. Let's see here. Alright, I don't want to keep using crafted staircases. Say like 30. But I actually don't see... I don't see a ladder anywhere here. So I think I have to use the staircase here. Oh yeah, I guess fall will be quite a big month because there's the community center, Ginger Island, and there's a Stardew Valley Fair, Spirits Eve. So you're right, there are a few good things in fall. There's also all of the NPC birthdays. Yeah, it'll definitely be a game time decision sort of thing. It's good to think about and kind of come up with a plan right now. But I won't stress over it too much right now. Especially because I still gotta get episode 4 done. Now, being honest, I've started the script a little bit, but I don't know, part of me just couldn't lock in and just like get the script completely done and start having NPCs like writing the NPC voice dialogue and asking the voice actors to do the lines until I finish day 28 here. Just because then I get the full picture and make sure I'm not leaving anything out. But after today, I'm hoping that I will be able to lock in and start making some good progress there. All right, I see something over here. I see people rescuing the other NPCs in the maze during the Spirit Eve. Yeah, I'll be able to write some dialogue for that. That'll be nice. Winter will have like finishing up the perfection, key quests. Probably a lot of fishing for Star Drop Tea in winter as well. My guess, I'm guessing Sonata would know best, but I'm guessing that the super luck days are probably best spent Star Drop Tea fishing as opposed to Skull Cavern. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, especially the Stardew Valley Fair has all the tourists. I'll be able to get some fun voice lines, dialogue, all that. Planning on getting the shortcuts around the valley. Can't do that until after the community center, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, if I do, maybe. And that would have to be in fall. But don't I have to get Pam a house first? I mean, it's probably not needed for perfection, but I'm gonna have all that extra money, so yeah, I might as well buy Pam a house. I like Pam. Okay, I've been using too many staircases, so I'm hoping that, yep, that one should be good. And a shaft would be nice. Because 6 floors would get me real close to floor 120. Alright, no shaft. There's a jade now. Once I get loads of jade, should fish on star drops, unless statue day. Fair enough, yeah. +1 ore days would prioritize. And then, if it's a star drop day, fish for star drop tea. Makes sense. Nope, ran out of coffee. Hopefully that wasn't gone for too long. See if I can one-shot this guy. Nice. It's always very satisfying one-shotting the serpents. Six. Doesn't buying the house get you friendship with Pam and Penny, or is it only... Oh, not for Penny. With Pam, but not Penny. Yeah, that is weird. You'd think you'd get it for both. You'd think that Robin would, you know, appreciate it as well. Or a little boost for the whole town. Because I will say, it is a nice, it's a nice house for Pam, but 500,000 gold for that house, I think Robin's taking a little bit of that cut for herself, if I'm being honest. Because a deluxe barn costs, what, 20,000? Our house upgrade, our final house upgrade costs, what, like 100,000 at most? Penny 6 hours with Sam. Uh-oh. Okay. Quite a bit of iridium on this floor. But going down there is not worth it. If I do lay a bomb to blow up all of that, I think it's worth it. So I will try to do that. Hopefully that covers everything. I don't think it's going to get that one there. And we got a nice ladder here. Alright, that's fine. Oh yeah, Robin gets herself a house upgrade as well. That would be cool. Alright, see a ladder up there. 3 iridium nodes, 3 each. I think that's worth laying a mega bomb for. And let's see about the mummy. Alright, I don't think I'll be able to kill the mummies, that's fine. Alright. I was thinking these mummies would be faster to kill. I was wrong. Alright. That floor felt like a bit of a time waste, but I get it. I'm telling you, I always get the shafts to skip bat floors. 121, right past the bat floor. Like, yes, it's on me for taking it instead of just, like, finding another staircase, but it's like, I don't like passing up shafts either. Especially considering the chance that the mummy floor, or the bat floor could be a mummy floor. I did get a little parrot money. This is true. Alright, easy ladder. Could use another treasure floor. I haven't gotten treasure floor in a while.